Dragon Shield sleeves are only $7.99 on flipsidegaming.com right now. And if you use the promo code CGB at checkout, you will save 10% and support the channel at the same time. So remember to use the promo code CGB. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today we're looking at an interesting Divine Visitation and token generating blue and white deck. So this is just trying to be a different take on blue-white control that's a little more assertive and proactive than most blue-white control lists that you see that sit there forever and do nothing. We still do run Teferi because it's a very strong card and an answer to anything the opponent can do with the -3, but we don't always rely on it to win because we have Murmering Mystic, which makes a bird for each sorcery or instant spell that we cast. We have Dovin and we have Karn, who can make tokens, and then we also have Depose Deploy, which makes tokens, and Warden, which makes a token and also does some defensive stuff. All that combined with some Divine Visitation to make those tokens 4/4 white angels with vigilance, and ta-da, it's not a huge upgrade for Warden, which for 5 mana makes a 4/4 creature token with flying and vigilance, but for the rest of those, making a little 1/1 and instead making a 4/4 is a really huge upgrade that can take over the game. The rest of the deck is pretty recognizably blue-white control with Search for Azcanta, Negate, and Absorb. Hopefully it gives some of you who are looking for a bit more to do with the archetype something new. We also have 3 Settle the Wreckage as our sweeper type thing, but the deck is actually really hard to attack. If you can get a Planeswalker, a Mystic, or a Karn down and then untap, you're in a really good position because the opponent doesn't want to attack you too much because of Settle. They don't want to attack you too little because of Depose, Deploy, and Warrant. But they do need to turn things sideways or the Planeswalkers will win. So I'm excited to try this deck out. Let's go see how it does. This hand includes 3 lands and a removal and an opt. How could it go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Let's see. Do I need to start with an opt? I don't think so. Let's get the tap lands out of the way. Maybe not want to pay life later. If we're up against Niv Mizzet, that is not good. Yeah, I would say we drew a tough matchup here in our very first attempt with the deck. But that's what you get for playing it in ranked. Everybody's got the net decks. The opponent's going to bin a land, meaning they have plenty of them. Opt for Depose Deploy. How important is it to start instant speed making some Thopters and at least do something to this opponent? It's probably reasonably important. I'll take the card. Yay, negate. So we simply can't let things like Teferi resolve. This deck, for the funness that it presents, is pretty narrow. There's nothing we can do about the Search for Azcanta, so that's probably going to lose the... we're just going to lose the game to it at some point if we don't figure out a way to attack the opponent. And being that they're a control deck, they're probably not going to tolerate us attacking them in any way. They're binning lands very aggressively, even though lands are very important in the mirror, which tells me that they have a ton of land in their hand. It's possible I just want to spike my threats and hope for the best. The opponent lets the deploy occur. Send the Thopters. But I don't think I just want to try to slam the Teferi. I want to try to get my opponent to play something so I can negate it. Wrath. Well, isn't that weird? Suddenly, I don't know what my opponent is up to. I think I'll absorb it. Well, our opponent has 3 cards in the graveyard. What an interesting situation. What's Wrath going to do, though? I guess it gives my Warden a good target, but what's it going to flash in? I don't plan to tap out anytime soon until I get my opponent to tap out. Alright, Clarion. Funky little something. I accused you of net decking. Perhaps I was wrong. Alright. Oh, actually, If I go for the settle, though, and there's a Teferi, that's sadness, so I'll just try to warrant you back to the top of the deck. Make the opponent draw you all over again. The opponent wants to fight. They're going to flash in a Shalai. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I absorb your Shalai. Take that and that. Dovin off the top. Here comes the Thopter squad. So there's some kind of Jeskai Angel list, which I didn't foresee. But here comes Teferi. Untap those lands. As Kanta, you see Raf, you draw Raf. Our opponent believes in Raf. Raf is your boy. It's like, you won't give up on your boy Raf. So, do I attack? I know my opponent has Raf. Before we do that, let's see if we can resolve a Dovin the Grand Arbiter. 5 cards in the graveyard. It's getting very scary in here. Alright, well that resolved just fine. I'm going to plus Teferi, and then I'm going to minus the Dovin. I'm going to play a land untapped. Does this change it? Because what if I try to bottom the Wrath and it doesn't work? That's kind of scary. But I have a negate, so it will work. It's just about what the opponent does after that. They probably Clarion my board or something very obnoxious. It's a very aggressive line, though. Things aren't getting dramatically better for me, that's for sure. I think I'm just going to minus the Dovin and say... Do I say go? If the opponent taps out for Wrath, it's kind of a free warrant. And then I get to untap 2 lands anyway, so I could still deploy and hold up negate. Yep, let's get in there. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of Wrath Capuchin. Alright, resolve. Again, you draw your Wrath. Alright, let's end the turn and untap those lands. And let the battle continue. And finally, they gave up on their boy. Don't give up on him, he's so cute. Alright, resolve. You're obnoxiously huge. Let's make more Thopters, though. I think that Teferi is going to send you back into the deck, Lyra. I'm not even very afraid of Search for Azcanta now, because it's clear that my opponent's deck isn't built around it as much as I thought it was. So back into the deck with Lyra, plus with Dovin, so that Dovin's going to gain a whole bunch of loyalty from this attack, which puts it on 8. Next turn, the blue man himself, we can -7. Look at our top 10, pick 3, put them into hand. That's pretty great. And we have transformed Azcanta. It is here. Now, is there a Deafening Clarion? Aurelia, just Angel City, and so many angels. Second is Azcanta, not worth countering because I'll never get rid of the first one. We got 5 of you. Okay. Absorb off the top. Let's see what we find with Dovin, shall we? If you've never seen a Dovin -7, well, this isn't what it looks like. This is the game being frozen. This is nothing happening. That's what we're watching right now. Nothing happening. I'm going to exit. Nope. Okay. God, scared the crap out of me. I thought I was going to have to scoop. Okay, so this is interesting because we have another Teferi. And another Teferi could put the Aurelia back in the deck. And in fact, that's a pretty darn good line. So I could minus the first Teferi, which is on 3. You see him over there? On 3. Minus, put that back in the deck, play a new Teferi, plus that, and then just keep all the absorbs. Make my opponent fight through like infinite counter spells to win this game. That's so mean, but we're gonna do it. Alright, I picked those. I picked them. Why is the game having so much trouble with the Dovin ultimate? Oh my gosh, if my turn stalls out for this, I'm going to be salty. What the hell? Why? Why you do this? I mean, the building still works. Big Autumn over here still works. I think I better try rejoining the game. I better try rejoining the game. Quench. Man, this update, it brought forth instability to the realm. Ramsay Bolton took over the north. It's just terrible. It's the worst. We gotta make it end.
A few moments later.
Well, where'd that game go? Where'd that game go? What the hell? What the hell? All right. Yep. I deranked, I think. I'm pretty sure I had a dot right here, and now I have nothing. They took everything from me. We will rebuild it. We will try again. All 4 drops on the draw. Mull. All right, a little better. The combo. Assemble. I was gonna say, bring on the red mage. Hopefully we can buy enough time to play Mystic they can't kill. Oh, never mind, we lose. That's game over, man. What are we supposed to do about that? What do we do now? Nothing. It's game over. Up against a machine too strong. That's gonna tap you. I want the card. I want to draw a card. Thank you. We do need to find another land, which actually we need 2 more lands. What? What? Why you do this to me? It's so bad. Look at my resolve all button I'm not using. Does it resolve this too? Okay. Nice job clearing that stack of hell. Oh yeah. Good stuff. High quality magician material. Only the finest here on the channel. Nothing but good, fair, honest fun. Yeah, there you go. Don't stop on my account. That's good. This is very, very enjoyable. Everybody's enjoying themselves. This is nothing but greatness. Feels painful. All right. I'm going to cast this one card I have called Opt. It's a very good card. You should probably be afraid of it. All right. Let's warrant you. Back on top of the deck. I can't even hit a 4th land, and you can do that. Well, there you go. There you go. Dead. Yep, just dead. I guess I could gain a life block there and not be dead. I guess. 1 life from the Thopter. Can chump block the Steamkin. Live another turn, die another day. Weak sauce. Didn't even play the Steamkin. Could have had 1 more counter. It doesn't matter, obviously. Yeah, check me out. Look at me. I do really cool stuff. You do whatever the hell that was. Nothing to see here. You sure you want to attack? Seems really good. Seems like a good choice to make. Why do I build decks? What's the point? I don't understand. I could just be doing what they do. All right, we're on the play. Maybe we'll actually get to cast some of the spells we want to cast before we die. Let's try it. Mountain, Firebrand. Yep, classy stuff. Nothing but the finest. Okay. You go ahead. I don't think I want to depose that. I think it's like Dovin into Mystic, maybe into Visitation, but deploy if not that. I think that I can take the damage here. Yep, show me the Steamkin. Yes! Good. I love playing against the same cards over and over. Alright. Let's go, Dovin. Do something with yourself. Gain me a life, make me a nerd. Make me a little Thopter. Let's do some drone racing. Let's go. The opponent's like, well, I could bolt them, I could bolt their Thopter, or I could bolt their Dovin. My god, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to kill. Monkey Part 2. Alright, well, I feel like my Thopter has to trade for a Firebrand anyway at some point because they can sack it any time to kill the Thopter. So I'm going to block one. Oh, look at you and your shock. We expected that. Dovin was never meant to live. He flew too... He's just not that good. Alright. Wow. I wonder if you'll just play both of those because your Steamkin's a completely fair and not at all messed up card. So, now that we've got this problem with the Firebrands, because the Murmering Mystic will just die, because 2 Firebrands and a Bolt will kill it, so I gotta say go. I've gotta try to ambush those Firebrands in combat with the deploy, which is messy business. But I think that that's what we're gonna try to do. I think it's the way back in the game. I think if we play the Mystic, Firebrand, and Lightning Strike, and, well, there went our whole turn, and we take, like, 6. Well, the opponent's trying to play around frickin' Settle the Wreckage, which is good. Buys us time. It's just weird that they're like, I'm going to attack with a Steamkin. If we have a Settle, obviously we're going to kill your Steamkin. I'll block that Firebrand. I'll take the other damage, just to have a Thopter or something on the battlefield. The opponent can kill it whenever they want, of course. Yep, that's my face. Down to 8. Any other tricks? Okay. You did it. You're the champion. Let's go ahead and run out to Teferi. And Teferi is just going to put away the Steamkin for a minute. It's perfectly fine. I'll trade my 5-mana Mythic Planeswalker for your 2-mana card that did 1,000,000 damage and, you know, made 1,000,000 mana. It's fine. This is fine. Alright. That's good. So are you going to attack Teferi? It's like Teferi gained me 2 life as well. I need to draw Opt, though. I need to draw something. Something to go with my Mystic. The Search for Iskanta is not an ideal draw. Pretty unfortunate. Negate. You're pretty unfortunate too, but I guess I'll put out a 1/5 that can't do much. If it blocks, it probably dies. Although at this point the opponent wants to go face, so maybe that's not the worst thing that could happen. Let's eat your Pyro. Go to 4. This must... Okay, Lava Coil, sure. Great. I love this. Nothing about this is, you know, anything less than amazingly fun. All right. Let's try this group of nonsense. But now, first let's wait for the opponent for half an hour. There you go. There you go. Legion's Landing. Fun. Your move, let's see. What are we supposed to do? Deploy is probably decent against them. So I'm going to wait for that. Here comes a Danto. Warrant is decent against that. Let's opt. I would like to pick out some cards of my own. More warrants seems fun. Just torture them in the red zone. Make them not want to play anymore. Just make them redraw the same card over and over like Groundhog Day. Like how I feel against these red decks. Yeah, I got you. I got you, buddy. Put that back on top of your deck, please. History of Benalia. Yep. Okay, let's see. Could play another Warden. I could Depose Deploy. I could play Karn, which, if the opponent plays a Marshal, the Karn probably lives. But Karn might not be able to plus, or minus, I mean, when I play the Visitation. Still, I think this is how we have to do it. I would love to be able to like have the opponent attack my face and then I could untap minus Karn, make an Angel. That's the dream. It's probably not going to happen. Our opponent's probably going to Conclave Tribunal your Karn after attacking you for 1,000,000. And by you, I mean me. It's going to be my face that suffers here. But we're not going to be able to ever play our Visitation if the opponent, you know, doesn't get the Tribunal out of their hand. We're not going to have time, of course, for Negate to do anything. Yep. There we go. Look at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, if they have a pump effect, we lose. Isn't that fun? I love losing. Okay, let's do it. Maybe I'll at least get to make an Angel or two. One time before the whole world comes crashing down on me. Yep, we lose. We lose. I hope that you enjoyed this day in the arena. I did in a sick and twisted way. Good old ranked ladder. Try to have fun, try to play a different deck. Everything's going well for you. Your game gets disconnected, and then you just get beaten down by the same red and white nonsense over and over. That is pretty much what the game has devolved to. Don't worry. I still enjoy Magic, and I still have fun. It's kind of weird that I don't know. My attitude today is very like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what's going on with me today, but I'm probably going to upload this anyway as a bit of a joke. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Mana necklaces have arrived at hauntedflower.com. These necklaces are a great way to show your favorite MTG colors. Remember to use the promo code CGB at checkout to save 10%. That is promo code CGB on hauntedflower.com.